Good morning, dear souls. How are you? How are you? We never really said that in the ashrams of self-realization fellowship, especially to our seniors, those that have a higher rank, though that wasn't what it was all about, rank at all, but it was just a practice of respect that, you kind of don't put that in someone's mind. How are you? Right? You have too much respect for them because you're too busy seeing them as this amazing being that's going through, what I say is divine, uh, a divine being having divine experiences rather than a divine being having human experiences. All right. I prefer to see you as having divine experiences, my dears, especially after this 1111 portal. There's a little message that I want to give to you straight off, just in case you didn't get it in your in bin this morning. What came into your in bin this morning, my dears? Huh? Are you like a Louise Hay who said, "Affirm with us"? Louise Hay says this: when I wake up in the morning, I plan for a good day. My anticipation attracts positive experiences to me. Right? Are we like that? When we wake up in the morning, we plan for a good day. Our anticipation attracts positive experiences to us. That's what we're talking about. So, this little ditty here about if this somehow found you on November 11th, the portal we talked about, the portal to cosmic grace was what we looked at yesterday. But if you have any kind of feeling that there has been grace and there has been a little shift in you, or just something that seems to be magical or waiting for you, and that there's a different energy in the air around you right now, yeah. So if the portal, if you are open to that portal, the 1111 portal now chooses you to receive its gifts. The portal's choosing you to receive its gifts. And you know what its gifts are? That love chooses you, that love has always chosen you. But this is just to remind you that it has chosen you, and that it's asking you to take a risk, as Rumi says, in the name of love. Jump. A magical parachute will appear and you will land safely. This is about taking a risk in the name of love today, all right? Because love and abundance have chosen you from just hanging in there, my dears. Hanging in there in this duality dream delusion is no small task. And yet it is done not by the human doing, but by the spirit. The spirit does what we need to have, happening within ourselves today. All right. So that's the little warm up. And then this little November 12th, which is an aftermath too of yesterday, to honor today. And this is what it says for you, my dears. I hope that love you have given to others finds its way back to you. And I hope you believe that it was never wasted, that your love that you give to others is never wasted, no matter where you placed it. Your gentleness is not a weakness. Your heart is not something to condemn. I hope you never stop risking it. Let's just be with this for a moment. This message is from whoever. Could it be coming from your higher self? Maybe so. I would choose that would be a very good choice to have. So your gentleness is not a weakness. Your heart is not something to condemn. So I hope you never stop risking it for the things that ignite something inside of you, my dears. Today is the day of ignition, igniting something inside of us. Because to us, you are everything. So never shy away from the way you care, the way you care. So special. Nobody knows. Nobody can understand you, my dears. So the key is that you understand yourself. And I have this one more little quote from Mahavatar Babaji, believe it or not. And it goes along these lines. So just gobble this up. Gobble this beautiful energy that's directed straight into your heart right now, straight into your soul right now, straight into your mind right now. This is not a, a random experience we're having. It's absolutely by divine design, my dears, by divine design. These words, these energies that we're projecting out today from a place of just magic that lives inside of us, just unconditional love and caring that lives inside of us. Unconditional. Being able to pull yourself up from your bootstraps when you slip slide away from your higher purpose. That we just the bobbing head dolls, we just come right back, snap right back. That's our energies for today. So let's just be with a little risk taking. A magical parachute will appear. So take a leap, jump, and a new adventure will begin. But this is what Babaji wants you to hear. Listen, my child, listen. You should not and cannot fail to be aware of yourself. You should not and cannot fail to be aware of yourself, this beautiful, shiny self, this God self, this reality self that we cannot afford anymore to fail to be aware of it, which is nearer than ever to your heart. This was the gift of yesterday. The portal has chosen you to receive infinite downloads of God's love and forgiveness and caring. So the risk could be I receive. I am open. I am ready to receive. Babaji goes on to say, cultivate that awareness. Cultivate it. Like you're a little divine farmer girl, farmer guy, and you're going out into the fields today that gives you the greatest joy. And you just keep this beautiful garden of yours just perfect. Give it everything it needs because you care so much and love so much for everything beautiful, everything that brings kindness, the energy of kindness. So he said, cultivate this, what we're sharing this morning. Be always in your own company. Be always in your own company. Your best friend is you, the self. You, this amazing warrior or goddess warrior, this Kshatriya warrior that fights not for truth if love is not in your heart. Be always in your own company, my dears. Babaji goes on to say there's no society or club or institution to go and join that guides and rules. There's nothing that you're going to find like that. You rule in and out. You rule yourself in and out. Absolutely. You rule, my dears. You rule. We used to say that as kids to each other. You rule, man. You rule yourself inside and out. Absolutely. You and yourself alone are the general of your body and mind. You might not be so happy about how leadership is going on in our world these days, whatever nation you're a part of. But we're not talking about that outer leadership that from somebody else. We're talking about our leadership, our ruling of ourselves, our loving of ourselves, our making this the most special day we've ever experienced, because that's our vision, that we plan for a good day and our anticipation attracts positive experiences to us. So choose one little detail, if you so desire, of something you're going to be about today. And just feel how amazing, whatever that is, that you're going to be so connected to the doer of your life, the one who's going to show up in you and have the most exquisite time about whatever it is that you're choosing right now, because love chooses you. Just one little detail of today. So here's some more sacred awareness to maybe bring into the picture of how God uses you, my dears, and how you plan your vision to be with that source power, that soul power inside of you today. This is what it feels like. This is what it could look like. Walk like you got the best news of your life. Walk like you got the best news of your life. Talk like the world is listening. Talk like the world is listening because you're on cosmic candid camera, my dears. The whole universe is watching. The whole universe is in tune with you because you are the whole universe. So talk today like the whole world is just gobbling up your wisdom, your kindness, your sweetness, your charm. And move about the cabin today like your whole life is a divine design of the divine. Moving as if your life is a divine design, that you're supported by the great designer, making your day so, 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 so special. Your energy today is magnetic, and you're so confident. You're so confident that you feel like you just want to rejoice, just want to practice gratitude. Your confidence, you feel, can bend reality. So some may say, well, we're a little arrogant about this, maybe, being so positive about ourselves. Others might think you're a little naive. Don't you know what's happening in our world today? But listen, you are of that sacred crowd of souls that believe good things happen to you. You 100% believe that good things are coming your way and happen to you regularly. And those kind of souls are on the right track. Hmm. So let's listen to this poem from Paramahansa Yogananda, which I have never even heard before. This is really the energy that we're enveloped in right now. This aftermath, this afterglow, the 1111 portal, and how it has chosen to love us, guide us, be with us, design our day, walk in our shoes, be the consciousness that we're so striving to achieve. Listen to this from the Master, from Master Yogananda. My soul madly roamed. My soul madly roamed in the heart of desires. And in all nature's nooks, my soul madly roamed in the heart of desires. And in all nature's nooks, to have a glimpse of you, my Lord. I roam and I roam and I roam with the Om. I'll sing to the sky. I'll sing to the winds. And I'll roam, roam with the Om. But he says, after the million fruitless seekings, after the million fruitless seekings of even getting a glimpse of you, my Lord, I found at last your hiding place. I found at last your hiding place. It's in me. Your hiding place is in me, in my solace, in my soul's solace is where you have your residence. And after beholding you there, inside of me, I felt I could return no more to activity's strife. After beholding you, I felt I could return no more to activity's strife. But at last, but at last, because of your command, O Spirit, in life's firing line to stand, I returned. So here Yogananda is returning to the activity of his organization, like when he founded self-realization. You can think of how busy he was, how focused he was. And even though he could enjoy that freedom of God consciousness, if he even decided to go to the Himalayas, he said, at last, by your command, I'll stand in life's firing line. I'll stand in the fruitless seekings and activity strife. I will stand tall. And then he said, so I returned. I returned from the temple of your presence to guide life's faculties, right in the middle of the dream duality delusion. He returns from the temple of God's presence to guide life's faculties in this duality dream delusion. And from the Bivovac, Bivovac, never heard that word. From the Bivovac of activity, I'll guide life's faculties But as I thought I left your presence to be in this activity strife, but as I thought I left your presence to be in activity strife, my mind, I found, came not away with me. My mind, I found, came not away with me. I thought I left your presence, but my mind did not come with me. My body marched on the battlefield of my desires. My body marched on the battlefield of my desires. Yet, yet, my heart, I found by you forever taken away. That Lord grabbed his heart from all the life strifes and activities. He just pulled Yogananda's heart and took it with him. As Yogananda was in that presence, just took him with him. And then when Yogananda returned to the maelstrom of daily life to try to help and guide all of us, he realized that his heart was safe in God's presence, even in the worldly strife. So if your mind goes haywire today, and what is it? The 5-vac of activity, my dears. God has your heart. God's got you. God has your mind. Got you. God has your soul. He's got you. God has your anxiety. He's got it. It sounds to me, feels like to me, that we have a passport. That we have a passport today to have the day of our lives, to walk like we've got the best news of our life. And we're going to talk like the world is listening, move like life is designed in our favor. We're going to feel the magnetism of energy and confidence that bends reality. And we're going to be among that soul crowd that believes, and even more, totally trust and faith that good things are happening to our world and to each being that's on it. So we thank you, O Spirit. We thank you, Divine Mother. We thank you, O Master Yogananda. We thank you for being completely us. Being completely, we are completely you, and you are completely us. We're so grateful. And by Jove, we're planning for a good day. Thank you, Louise Hay. We're planning for a good day today. And our anticipation attracts positive experiences to each of us. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Thank you for this beautiful day, Lord. Thank you that you have us at hello. Aho. You have us at hello. Aho, Cami, Lori, Lynn, Ryan, Sarah, Tara. Yeah, that's just a little bit of the energies of today, what we just shared. Just a little bit. I have another beautiful thing I'll maybe get to tomorrow. Who knows? Tomorrow will have its own energies, but a woman decided that she was going to rid herself of the anxiety that plagued her entire life. And she decided that's it, that's enough. And she just dove into herself. She faced the demons and she let go. She let go of that anxiety and found, like Yogananda, he thought, wow, how am I going to be in God's presence and in this world of activity at the same time? And God says, don't worry about it. I've got your heart. And that's the main thing. And so it was with this woman. She just gave it. Well, she took a leap in the name of faith, and a magical parachute appeared. She floated down, and a new adventure in love began. So I think we're in pretty good hands, don't you think, Sarah? Yeah, Tara, you think you're in good hands, girl? Yeah, you're in good company. You're in good company. Babaji saying, be in good company, be in your own good company. And now we know that it's not us, the ego, it's not us, the limited, it's not us, the seemingly broken at times and worried and anxious at times and wondering about this and that. It's not us, that God is completely in us as us. So that takes a little bit of the pressure off, doesn't it, today? Okay. All right, my dears, enjoy this wonderful, wonderful day. I appreciate y'all so much, and we'll have another good time tomorrow. All right, but we'll milk the cow, utter joy, the cow's utter joy. All right, we'll milk the cow, utter joy, and have the day of days today. We'll let tomorrow be what tomorrow's going to be. How's that? All right. So you got everything on. I know you already have. In fact, you don't take your glasses off anymore. You got them on all the time. Yeah, because you just can't help but being loving. Because the God source of unconditional love is inside of you. You just can't help it anymore but be loving. And of course, this caring has everything to do with it, right? We care so much. We care so much for this world. We care so much for our families. We care so much for, ourselves doing the best we can be today, even at our worst. We care about it. All right. And then with that beautiful attitude of gratitude, we share. And we let the light just come through. We let our own vibrations speak for themselves because we're true blue. We're true blue to ourselves. We just follow that north, that true north, perfect compass into God's presence. And that is that. Have fun. Have fun, my dears. I'll see you in the afterglow and in the in glow. All right. Marty, have fun today.
You too.
You too, Lynn. Tara, thanks for hanging on the line a little longer. Toodles with
Toodles.
oodles of love, my dears. Bye bye.